Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. This article is coming from WKBW in Buffalo. Um, it's this young lady by the name of 27-year-old Indian Cummings was found dead in her jail cell. Um, so this article is from the Erie County deputies literally watch India Cummings die and the family will sue. So here's the audio of this interview and I'm gonna give you the rest of my commentary. Okay, folks. Listen to me. I can't get the video working, but I'm gonna go ahead and read this article. And again, this is from WKBW TV in Buffalo. Um, this is a sad story of a 27-year-old woman was found dehydrated, malnourished, and she died in police custody. So it says years after India Cummings died, right after spending time in the Erie County Holding Center, her family is suing 6 dozen Erie County Sheriff's deputies. The federal lawsuit claims some of those 72 deputies assigned to observe Cummings literally watched her die and documented the same. They said her constitutional rights were violated in that these deputies deprived Cummings of humane treatment inside the Erie County Holding Center, and Cummings was deprived of due process and otherwise torturedly and maliciously harmed by the actions of the defendants. 3 deputies named in the lawsuit, John Dunn, Tyson Lincoln, and Lance Thurston, are specifically named in this lawsuit. Each filed criminal charges against Cummings while she was in the holding center. The lawsuit said those charges were dropped because of Cummings' mental state. Said defendants were criminalizing Cummings' mental illness by lodging criminal charges against Cummings as opposed to providing her with the medical care she needed. The lawsuit alleges it said, according to the lawsuit, Cummings told officials, "I'm dying, but stay in the holding center," where the defendants continued to show deliberate indifference to her medical needs. And it says, this is according to this lawsuit, it says defendants individually and or jointly and severely deprived treatment to the descendant had known and knew of the Senate Well, I'm just going to move on. Medical records, according to the lawsuit, show Cummings were not eating and was not drinking as she should. On February 17, 2016, the lawsuit states Cummings became unconscious per ECHC notes and had no observable heart rate or respiration. Cummings was then transported to the Buffalo General Hospital where she remained until her death on February 21st, 2016. The New York State Attorney General is investigating Cummings' death. A state report from July claimed the holding center was grossly negligent. It says Cummings was deprived of medical care and water. The report also stated her death was attributed to traumatic injury she received during her arrest and prolonged period continual of medical neglect. We have reached out to Erie County Sheriff's Office for a comment. We had not yet heard back. So that's the article. As you notice, ladies and gentlemen, that they was holding this young lady with no food and no water. And she suffered from cardiac arrest because of it. And, you know, this isn't the first time that you receive a lot of women who was holding in police custody was found dead and they refused food and water. It happened, I think, about a year ago, if I'm not mistaken, last year, that a pregnant woman in the Houston area was in custody, and they found her dead with no food or no water. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. See, really, and I hope that I hope the family will win this lawsuit against these deputies because they knew exactly what they're doing. And she even said in her death, and when she was dying, I was dying. So, but yet they didn't not want to help this young lady. So my thoughts and prayers goes to this to the families. I hope they receive justice for this young lady, and I hope that, you know, in sending them a message that you cannot, or within a holding cell, you can't hold anybody without food or water. It's outrageous. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about this. Share this video. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Subscribe my reaction channel. And subscribe my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.